The matrix is not outside of you. It is inside your mind. Everything you see is coming from you. The matrix is just an illusion created by the mind to make the world appear outside of you. To break free of this matrix, you will have to let go of who you think you are and realize of who you've always been. So in this video, I want to share with you how the matrix is controlling you and how to break free from this illusion. Welcome back to the video, guys. My name is Ivan, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how your mind is the matrix and how to break free from it. By the way, if you like content like this, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. For those that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Ivan. I'm a personal development coach helping people discover their true self. By mastering their self-awareness, they learn to control their internal world of thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, which are being reflected in the outer world. To change your reality, you must change your consciousness. So thanks for clicking on this video, and I hope that you enjoy the video. You are living in a simulated reality generated by your own consciousness, and it's being filtered through the mind. Now, what this means is that what you believe is what your reality will be constructed on. Now, the basis of this matrix is that we're separate individuals living in a world, but that's the illusion. You see, in fact, you are the world that you experience, and everyone lives in their own world. Your subjective experience is what you are. You are a material, and this body is just a vehicle for consciousness. We create different versions of world based on our perspective, and this is how we project people, objects, and places. Physical reality is an illusion because consciousness is primary. It's just imagery that is being placed in a hologram of this matrix, no different than films that are being projected onto a screen. The matrix is believing in the unreal, what you see, versus who is seeing it, the real, your subjective experience. The mind is used as a tool, as an interpreter, as a narrator of your world that creates labels, concepts, and thought forms to solidify this matrix. To believe in the matrix is to live in your mind. Since the world is conceptual, we rely and function through the mind, and this is exactly how they control you. Because the mind does not see reality. It hides it, distorts it from you. It places labels and concepts like clouds in the sky to obscure the truth that reality has no built-in meaning, and that we give it meaning based on what we choose to believe. What this means is that we've always had the power to choose our beliefs, but when we didn't choose them, they became unconscious beliefs. And I really want you to understand the importance of beliefs, because you cannot have an experience without conception. Beliefs are the structure of physical reality. They are illusion, because the world is created by your conceptions. You are living in a world of thought. It just depends what illusion you prefer to live in. The matrix projects its illusion through the news, social media, politics, and dogmas to get your attention and insert you with false beliefs. Once you start buying into these unconscious beliefs, you start to project this into your matrix. The you as a separate individual is an unconscious belief that has been projected into your hologram of this matrix since birth, and it's completely fabricated by the mind. The mind identifies with the body along with thoughts and feelings, which creates the idea that we are the body, but this requires conceptual knowledge. The key is to discover who we are without these concepts or knowledge. Who is the knower of all of this? This is your liberation from the matrix. Because as long as you keep taking ownership of your body, thoughts, and feelings, it will create a sense of I. This I is the separate individual, and it is your ego. The ego is the filter of your world, takes credit for everything, saying that I am this and I'm doing that. But the ego is just another thought, and you start to live in your thoughts. Knowing what you are is the only way to control your mind, your ego. Think of your ego like a wave in the ocean. It becomes name and form, and it doesn't recognize that it came from the ocean, your consciousness. Through this matrix, we've been conditioned to see and define everything with name and form. But what the reality is beyond name and form is the key. For example, when you see a person, you're not seeing them in reality for what they really are. You're seeing thoughts, labels, feelings about them. This constant labeling with name and form is what distorts reality because it is not the truth. Over time, name and form registers in the mind, creating chemical imprints that cause emotional reactions. Now, you may have had the experience of seeing a picture of someone. Let's say that it's your ex or a family member. Your mind will interpret and label based on the emotions associated with that person. So instead of seeing the person in reality for what they truly are, just a body, your mind creates this emotional story around it. Nothing in the real reality has built-in meaning as the Matrix projects it to be, nor does it have its own rules, laws, or conditions built into it. We give its apparent reality by our beliefs. In other words, when you believe in the world of thought as the real, you suffer the unreal. The Matrix wants to control your reality through your mind by keeping you stuck in name and form and creating this illusion. It is mental slavery. Breaking free of the Matrix is to see beyond the world of thought, labels, and concepts. This is where true freedom lies. When you observe objects for what they are, you make the connection between the real and the unreal. The material world that constantly changes versus the immaterial consciousness who never changes. Anything that is real does not change. Your name is not who you are. The person is not the body. Again, these are just labels that the mind creates and breaks them down into categories. When there is no mind and its concepts, separation is just an illusion in the Matrix. It makes you realize that it has always been just your awareness and everything else is conceptual based on how the mind is filtering it. And your mind is the Matrix. This Matrix wants you to believe that you need your mind to function in the world, but your mind is only following your awareness. It is only the interpreter, a filter. It needs a chooser, a source to exist. Bring the mind back to its source, because without regaining your awareness, you can't break free of the Matrix. They take your energy through your attention. Physical reality, you see, is not actually solid. It's just condensed energy vibrating at lower frequencies. This energy is what creates worlds, and it's what created your Matrix. You're the energy source that they're plugged into every time you give your attention away. They do this by hijacking your senses and stimulating you with objects of desires, distractions, and projections of negativity. It's functioning through the mind senses. It's what puts your mind in control and keeps you stuck in negativity. You start to experience the negative spectrum of emotions such as fear, anger, and hate. Your power source is your emotions, and this is probably the biggest way that the Matrix controls you, by projecting negativity into your hologram and manipulating your emotions, knowing that the mind is hardwired to react to it. Many of us know this as negative biases, which is a defense mechanism in the reptilian brain to protect and survive. But the only thing that we're protecting here is ideas about ourselves. Unconscious beliefs about unworthiness, lack, and fear. This puts us in survival mode, and we're convinced that we need to prove our worth, accumulate things, and defend ourselves. In the past, when you experienced rejection, it created an unconscious belief that you were unworthy. So this made you hold yourself back of the possibility of it being true. But the emotion of fear created a vibrational frequency to project it into your hologram of this Matrix to reinforce that unconscious belief. If you want to break free of the Matrix, don't engage with negativity at any cost. It only reinforces any unconscious belief that you may not be aware of. The ego by nature is fearful, doubtful, and insecure. It's the one that reacts to negativity. It's like a drug for it. You don't transcend an illusion by reacting to it. You do it by not believing in it. The Matrix represents any limitation, any unconscious belief that you hold about yourself. To break free of this Matrix is to discover who you are. It's to start choosing what reality you believe in, the real or the unreal. We all seek for freedom and happiness, but very few of us know what it actually is. It's not out there. That's just another projection of the Matrix, of achieving, doing, and becoming in the future. We're like sheep following orders without investigating why we want anything. You may want more money, but what you really want is freedom. And why do you want freedom? Because you want to live. To live is what you are, and that comes with no price. Everything comes from you. Every thought, every concept, every belief, whether it's good or bad, it is your creation in the Matrix. And this is what I want you to understand. They remain in power when they distract you of your own power. You don't need to conquer the world. You need to conquer your mind and see how it distorts reality from the real world. Because the real world is what you are. The Matrix is just an illusion to cover up your unconscious beliefs. It is time for you to choose and create your own illusion instead of allowing the Matrix to control it for you. So, to conclude this video, life always comes down to choices. You take the blue pill, stay dormant to the truth of who you are. Keep believing in the illusion of the world of thought, filtered through your mind of labels and concepts. Keep reacting to projections of negativity, unconscious beliefs about unworthiness, separation, and fear. Or you take the red pill. Know what is real and what has always been there, your awareness, the source where every projection, belief, and illusion comes from. You don't react to the world, you transform it because you are the world that you experience. So how you break free of this matrix is by being free of any limitation by your mind. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope that it's going to help you out in your journey. If you did like the video, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That is up for me. I will see you, as always, in the next video.